had the pleasure of speaking with Vanessa O'Neill. Please welcome her.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Vanessa O'Neill, and I graduated from Strive in 2015. And I'm so honored to be here tonight to talk about an organization that changed my life, Strive. Today I work as a patient access coordinator at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. And I still get goosebumps when I say that out loud because, believe it or not, I have been wanting to work there ever since I was a little girl. But until I got to Strive, I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get there. Strive does so much more than just help people get jobs. Strive gives you inspiration to overcome doubt, fear, and hopelessness. It encourages you to believe in yourself, to reach for a better life, and to always keep reaching upward. So my family moved to Crown Heights from Trinidad when I was 4 years old in search of better opportunities for my sisters and me. My mother dreamed of becoming a nurse, but opted to work in local retail to help support our household while my father worked as a policeman. Back then, the Crown Heights area was deeply impoverished, and rampant crime made it a much more dangerous place than it is today. My parents worked very hard to keep my sisters and me out of the neighborhood. My mom kept us busy with activities and programs such as ballet, music lessons, museum classes, and of course my absolute favorite, library trips. I remember how my older sister would push the shopping cart down Eastern Parkway to the library, with my younger sister and I walking on either side of her. And as we passed through our neighborhood, we would see so many people who seemed lost and suffering. But I had aspirations for something more. However, I did not see many examples of women that looked like me in the roles that I wanted. Determined to become more than a statistic, I volunteered in the community and joined the local NYPD Explorers Youth Club. And I studied hard in high school because I knew getting an education was my ticket to a better life. And then I got accepted to City College. But while I was in college, my entire life turned upside down. My father suddenly disappeared, and I survived an attempted rape. I felt like I was in a perpetual cycle of traumatic events. And that's when I saw a Strive flyer near my college campus. I really feel like it was the sign I needed to keep going, and I applied to the health operations program and I was accepted. For me, the Strive program was eye-opening, and it was very challenging. It taught me to be comfortable with being uncomfortable and to never give up. But one of the most important lessons I learned was how much control we have over our lives. It's what Strive calls the lesson of the 90-10. My trainers, Mr. Hill and Ms. Smith, taught us that life is 10% of what happens to you, but it's 90% of how you choose to respond. They made us realize that we can choose how we respond to negative situations. And that requires thinking about all the possible consequences before you react so that you can make things better, not worse. Realizing that we have so much control over our lives is empowering because it's our choices in life that make the biggest differences. And Marianne Williamson once said, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure." After I graduated from Strive, I returned on more than one occasion to take advantage of the alumni services and job placement. Due to these services, I was able to gain so much experience, from intern in the Human Resources Department to supply chain administrative support to OBGYN secretary at Mount Sinai. My journey has been nothing short of resilient. Because of Strive, I found the grit to finish my bachelor's degree in psychology and became one of the first in my family to earn a college degree. In 2019, I was hired at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, and because of Strive, I landed in my dream career. However, at that time, there was a dark cloud, and I lost my brother due to gun violence. And he was the one who helped me to believe that I could work at Sloan. But I knew the 90-10 rule, that 10% of life is what happens to you, and 90% of how you choose to respond. So I responded by focusing on my goals. Since the start of this year alone, I have received 2 promotions, and I'm now working in the pediatric department as a patient financial coordinator. And it's just like I dreamed of all those years pushing that cart down Eastern Parkway to the library. Strive gave me the strength and empowered me when I felt devoid of hope. It encouraged me to keep going, to reach for my dreams. And as I go through life, I know that I will continue to graduate to higher stages in my career. On behalf of all Strive students and graduates, thank you for being a crucial part of this community. Your continued financial support empowers people like me to actualize our dreams, no matter the obstacle. Thank you so much.